back by these is why we know the Earth to be banana-shaped.
I want to argue, but you had some actually compelling evidence.
Thank you, I do try.
And I can already tell just by looking at the icon, it did not track on the mic.
So
oh well.
You want to just tell people what you got?
I got me the Zets driver and the stream capsum right here. I thought it would be cute to headshot into Technolob stream for the stream, but the mic said no.
As is the case with many electronic devices that make noise.
Uh-huh.
So earlier today I came across this one I say content poster because he uses AI to create the things he does.
So he doesn't actually create anything, he just posts AI slop.
But here's the thing, it's what he has AI create is these little toys that when you press a button they turn into different things, and they're actually really cool.
I've seen those and I hate it because I want one, but it's not real.
I know, right? Which one did you find?
I saw one that was a turtle. I think there was one that turned into a jet.
I've seen country animals like a wolf, a bear. I've seen insects. I've seen jets. I've seen other military stuff. They were so cool, honestly. I saw one comment saying, "These could be used in a Sentai."
Oh my god, they could.
Or a Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Like, I say that thinking specifically of like the little device detective things that had a double used.
We need to get back to that someday.
We also got to get back to Babylon 5 someday, but that's still on the back burner.
That's on Armor. Anox Wolf, hello!
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, Internet. Welcome back to the Cave. Vegas Bear here, as always, with Mekumon, Toro, and Archival Deva.
So,
I am back for good, baby!
The cat has returned, so our usual shenanigans will also return.
yeah, the random shit we get up to shall resume.
Starting Thursday, because I have an eye appointment on Wednesday. But, yes, today is a special day. And so we are playing... we are playing a special game. It is May 4th. So we are playing Jedi. No, hold on. We are playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Okay,
still
so
think Cal
is
Kestis
me
is a
understand what
methadone
else?
replacement for
Two people
Obi-Wan.
are talking.
I said, I still think Cal Kestis is a methadone replacement for Obi-Wan.
Okay, make a move.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'm feeling a strange urge to walk into that adjacent cave over there. Something calls to me.
Oh no. It is the dark side. Resist it!
Ooh, sparkly blue rock.
Oh. Oh. I'm also surprised it's not a green rock. Or orange, for that matter, considering, Maine Coon.
Or the third rock from the sun, but tis.
Also, Wolf says Happy Star Wars Day. And Happy Star Wars Day to you, too.
May the force be with you.
I guess it only looks blue from a distance with the sun reflecting off it. It's actually white.
Oh. That might be mine.
Don't you already have a lightsaber, though?
Well, I mean, I've acquired lightsabers.
Wired.
I haven't made my own. Okay, so we're gonna start a new journey. Wolf says he means he stole it. Yes, that is the insinuation I was making.
Yep.
We're gonna go story mode because, well, you know me by now.
I do not feel satisfied. It's like there's more. We'll go back in there.
Well, the only thing you will face in that cave is what you take with you, young Padawan.
I love that they imitated the shot from episode 4, but then they got you with the fake out because you're on a junk planet.
I think some might say Tatooine is trash.
Well, yes, but in this case, we're on a literal trash planet.
Others might call it a nexus in the Force generated by the sudden glassing of an entire jungle planet, thus eventually turning it into a desert world.
Tatooine used to be a jungle planet?
It'll be good for us.
Yeah.
Here he is, Chief.
Like, I knew it used to be like, I knew it used to have like lush greenery, but I didn't know it was a jungle.
I need 2 workers
It was
to
a
climb
jungle
up and
world
secure the
through and
cables.
through. There's a reason you still get
Not an easy maneuver.
The Count will double your pay for this shift.
fossilized
hell.
wood out in
What's
the
the score?
out in the dunes.
That couldn't hurt. Huh?
It was a jungle world, and the original inhabitants,
Okay.
the Tuskens
All right, let's go.
and the Jawas. I don't know, were the Jawas native? I want to say they were. I know the Tuskens were.
I'm right behind you.
Their planet put up just a little bit too much resistance to the Infinite Empire, the Rakata. And the ones who built the Star Forge, and they blasted the planet.
So the Force Guide's usually your crystal, right?
Don't worry about it.
That's usually how it works, yes.
Is it normal to get more than one?
Up here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it normal for the second one to be black?
After you.
No!
They're rare, but they're not unheard of.
I mean,
Will you look at that?
Depending
Okay,
on-
do you want the
Haven't seen
do you
the
want
look or
the
hope
do you
in
want the
ages.
EU explanation or do you want
Ages.
the Disney
Breaking
explanation
curve
because they're
with
too
big
very
money.
different?
I was about to say,
I was gonna say, give me the correct
Alright,
canon
let's go.
explanation, and not the Disney one.
Okay, expanded universe it is. So, you know how the witches of Dathomir have magic, and that's like a certain facet of the Force? Of the greater whole
Word
of the
for word?
Force? You're gonna have to, because we're moving on with the lecture. The Manda functions much the same way.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Not in the fact that it lets them cast
That is out,
magic, but
though.
it's,
You're gonna have to find another
just because of the way that a traditionally
problem. I'll
Mandalorian
improvise.
mind works. The Force is a little bit more militant, a little bit more focused on survival rather than visions or lifting shit with your mind,
And trash?
in
Just not
places
proof
traditionally
trash.
inhabited by Mandalorians. And the way they interact with it is kind of different than the Jedi will interact with the Force, even if the Manda is just a facet of the greater whole of the Force. It's like a section of the tapestry. So if you're particularly attuned to the Manda, you
passing
have a chance of getting a black crystal.
Huh.
Congrats, Maker Mine, you're a Mandalorian.
Hurry up. We're close to finishing ahead of schedule. I can just
Yeah,
about
that's why
taste
the
credits.
Darksaber is
Long night tonight.
a black crystal.
Reckless cow.
Also,
Good to
why
see ya.
it's considered
You
rare
too.
because
Get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
you don't often see black crystals in
No,
lightsabers.
so
Or Mandalorians, come to think of
here's
it.
the thing. Mandalorian Jedi are, in of themselves, a rarity. And then, plus, like, you have to be Force sensitive and attuned to the Manda,
Sounds like scrap rats.
and be looking for a Kyber
Creepy.
crystal. And those
Just
three
passing through,
versions
guys.
just don't line
No
up
need to come out and say hi this time.
nearly often enough for black crystals to be common. To be seen commonly in the galaxy, because they're incredibly rare, just from the way Kyber grows. They're rarer than natural red crystals.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
Yeah, red ones are about the only ones I didn't see in that cave.
Red ones will occasionally grow. The stigma against red crystals is because synthetic crystals and bled crystals are both red. Have I told you about crystal bleeding? It's kind of... essentially, you traumatize the Force-sensitive rock until it essentially breaks and
You
turns
get
red.
here.
How'd you get here?
Oh,
Which is why they call it bleeding the crystal.
I could probably accomplish the same effect by trapping in a room with Linkin Park on loop for several days straight.
Oh no, when I say traumatize, I mean use it to murder
Mission card is
innocents
here.
and stuff.
There it goes. Hey, we
Makes
should
you wonder why Anakin didn't do that after slaughtering a bunch of children.
He didn't feel guilty about that. And his crystal was incredibly attuned to him. Those weren't people he killed. They were rabid animals he put down. In his point of view.
Cal, use the manual override lever below.
There would have been no moral quandary from that point of view.
What the fuck is that?
Getting just how far gone Anakin. What the hell is that?
I don't even want to know what you're looking at.
Fresh carking fuck?
There's
Gotta
like
call it the garbage squid.
there's something in the hole, and then there's like a bunch.
Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. It lives in garbage pits. Remember that thing in the trash compactor in the Death Star?
Yeah.
That was a baby of Vix.
Oh my god! So hi Jiva.
Hey, Jiva.
So yeah, bottom line, Anakin was way far gone,
Got it.
even during episode 2.
Hold on. All right, clamp secured.
Like, remember how,
Think about it, the more
they're
disturbing it gets.
Still here.
not, they walk like men, but they're
Give me a
mindless
break there, pal.
monsters. That's a fairly common attitude of the settlers on
Done. Hang on.
Tatooine.
I got this. We're
They
done.
don't view the, they don't
Get
view
out
the
of here.
Tuskens as people. They view them as vermin.
Which is kind of upsetting when you realize they're the natives.
Come take a look at this.
They are the natives.
It's a
Well
Jedi
spotted.
fighter.
Yes.
What a score!
That is
the real
indeed-
scrap is payday. I mean, this
Quick
thing's been
thing.
here, what, 4
Which
years?
gunpla do you spill?
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory.
Jiva got her first
Those
couple.
Jedi. Real tragedy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
Guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah. Here we are, scrapping these ships from the war, just so they can
Burning
turn around
Gundam.
and make new ones.
Hell yes! That's a hell
Oh,
of a one to
risking our
start
necks
with.
for the bosses. And
The
pay
hybrid
was
burning
manufactured
Gundam is a
in the Republic,
great
too.
starting place for beginners.
Listen to me. Find us free like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
Relatively simple,
makes you think I
lots of
want outta here?
articulation and posability,
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up
decent
like
shelf
me.
presence,
Eventually, you gotta
and
move on and live
coincidentally
your
one of my
life.
favorites.
Find your destiny.
Whatever you say.
I
Hey, we
too
should
have
get back
built a
down.
gunpla relatively recently.
What was
The
that?
RGM-79 Jim, the original from the One-Year War, where mass-produced Gundam-type global suits all started. At least as far as the original anime was concerned.
Remember, workplace action is smart. Always.
Bro, you
Remember,
okay?
if you're gonna do something, do it on the company's
I
time.
can't climb up.
Bro, just hang on.
Consent me.
Notice there's an
No,
Imperial
don't let go.
slide.
I can't hold on.
Oh yeah, they're already there.
No! You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pinned down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of here. Just hang on.
I feel for that
Watch
droid.
out, Cal.
Look out!
Dead anyway, so.
This thing is barely flying.
I feel plenty less for that droid now, as he can no longer care.
Alas.
Bro, you all right?
Yeah. Okay, we gotta.
We gotta move. Come on.
Now, you wanna throw the Star Wars galaxy for a loop?
What's
Force-sensitive
you?
droids.
Wait, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay?
It's very
Please
tempting.
trust me.
I've seen I've
So,
seen the
fun
stories.
fact, depending on the
I
company,
know.
the
I know.
red R5 unit
Yeah, we're
that
right.
was going to,
We need to be careful.
Uncle,
Yeah.
I almost called him Uncle Ben. Uncle Owen. The one that Uncle Owen was going to buy in episode 4, depending on the continuity, was Force sensitive and knew that R2-D2 was the more important droid
Holding up okay?
and proceeded to sabotage itself so that R2-D2 would be picked
Kel.
instead.
I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before.
I'm just thinking of, like,
We've been through some
sometime
hell
during the
together.
Clone Wars, a battle droid discovers he's force sensitive, only to immediately be slaughtered by a Jedi.
I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you. You don't have to worry about me.
There. Wasn't that droid's name B1 with the Force?
It's not safe.
The battle droid or the one I was just talking about?
Disappear.
That droid.
Just gotta head back to my place, grab my bag.
If it
Tappers.
wasn't, it should be.
I heard he was up on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah. Won't be seeing
Like
me for a
me, I
while,
just
pal.
so happened to salvage that very droid. I am working on repairing him as we speak.
Okay, Cal.
So I did introduce some combat inhibitors.
Oh, by the way, I also got a hold of a Beast Wars reissue figure.
Ooh.
Wolfang!
One of the better reissues, if memory serves.
He turns into a wolf if his name wasn't, obvious enough. He also has
No, I thought he transformed into a sword called Poseidon. But I'm pissed.
Hello, Bella! Bella!
Oh god, that was right in my ear. Okay.
Is that why a flea with a mustache started jumping outside my window?
What?
I was about to get him with the bug spray, too.
Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Where's your toy?
There are fewer sights more heartwarming than a bear and his dog.
I apologize for that, Deva. I was not expecting Bella to come back in so soon. Here is Bella's little bear toy that her previous owners had for her.
It was fate that you would end up with your family then.
Yep. She loves this thing.
Aww.
I wonder if she eventually warmed up to you. She senses the similarities.
Alright. So, because I don't think I really did an introduction to this game. We are playing as Cal Kestis, a scrapper on the planet Prof. His best pal Prof.
I'm sorry, my ears must have gone bad. I heard Judo Ashta, a joke dealer on the colony of Shangri-La.
Everyone in the train just disappeared.
That's not good.
Where are you going?
And Knox Wolf says, Adorbs, hello, Miss Bella, such a sweet baby girl.
Yes, she is.
The cutest wee lass.
Oh, you're very under level for this.
What's up, Bella? Huh?
Baby. Sweet pupper.
Best girl.
So, is anyone else concerned that we turned around and we're no longer on the train?
Oh, God, the edibles kicked in.
Oh, God, the blue milk death sticks in
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
A little bit, yeah. If I remember
Stops.
correctly,
Yeah. Something's going on.
Cal's
Everybody up.
master
Identification ready.
was, what was their species name?
Move out and line up.
Probably just another contraband
That's
inspection.
master was a Galactic.
Yes. There's, one of the main
Yes,
characters.
also, here's the brand catalog of Mace Windu. Mace Windu.
I recognize that the council's made a decision. See, as it has a stupid fucking decision, I've elected to ignore it.
We've got Inquisitors.
Run for your lives! Oh no, they're gonna make us watch the Empire!
Oh no, they're gonna talk about how they're so strong because they broke under torture.
Is this all of them?
Yes, second
If you can't tell, I
Is
think.
anyone else here Lincoln Park?
If you can't tell, I think.
We seek a
Hey, we do
dangerous
not diss
fugitive.
Lincoln Park. They did
Mrs.
New
No
Divide
common anarchist,
for, and what I've done.
but
Oh, no.
guarantees
Transformers
See, the thing
movie.
is,
the treasons,
I don't think Lincoln Park's a bad band.
Jedi
I think edgelords overuse them.
failure to turn
Okay, that is a
over
fair
this
assessment. I was about to
traitor
say we don't come from
will
Lincoln Park.
result in a charge of sedition.
I enjoy New Divide, goddammit.
Turn
So yeah, we
yourself
can come from the
in,
fan base, but we will not be
or
coming from Lincoln
everyone
Park themselves.
present
Is that understood?
shall face summary execution.
So
Okay.
if it's not clear, I do not like. I
think
am not intimidated.
It's time
by
someone
the
came forward.
Okay, I will go because
They are the
everyone here sounds.
What,
I've been working on this heap a
What?
long time.
Tara?
Way before the
I will
war.
go because everyone here sounds
refit and
robotic and I
rebuild
can
ships.
barely understand anyone.
Best in the galaxy.
Hang on, I gotta mute. I appear to have
The
gotten
Empire.
too loud.
And
No, it's the
engineers,
controller. It's acting up. I don't know what's going on.
The workers?
Can you still hang out and chat?
they just started getting worked.
What?
Chat. Can
We
you
all know
hang
the
out
truth.
and chat?
I'm
just
gonna switch to my
Too
PC.
afraid to say
Okay.
it.
Excellent.
To the Empire.
What I'm saying. No,
We're all
so
just
it's not.
expendable.
They are not.
Yes, you are.
They are actually Sunshine and Rainbows. And you remember the episode of Sunshine and Rainbows?
Look at this, a lightsaber.
I found the Jedi!
No, it's Highlighter or MCR.
Checking out the disturbance.
No, like, let's say, I feel like you're listening to My Chemical Romance.
Hold it.
Because Linkin
Don't
Park
move.
is less emo and more
How'd you
alternative.
get here?
rock.
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
Hey, you don't need to...
Do this.
Alright, so Prof is dead. We've been outed as a Jedi. And now we're on the run for our lives.
Jedi? Station's a traitor. Blast them.
Hey, there, can I plug a really good Star Wars specific?
Okay, then.
Okay, there is a fic called fic series called The Desert Storm.
The desert what?
The Desert Storm on AO3. It's blue_sunshine.
Okay.
I return.
I can get him.
Taro, if you're in the chat somewhere, I didn't think it was you I was getting too loud with. Usually whenever the fam interrupts me mid-stream, it's because I've gotten too loud for their tastes.
He said he'd be back on his
Yes.
Alright, I'll just run the explanation by him again. What actually happened was that my mother and my uncle wanted my opinion on some redecorating options.
One way out.
Yes. I wasn't sure if that was climbable or not.
Gotta keep
It
moving.
looks like ladder. Might look like ladder, if not ladder.
Well, that's the same question with Bear. What if
It's not friend. Why friend
Chose to
shaped?
rest instead.
it's not friend? Why friendship?
I knew it would end like this.
Because Bear is extremely friendship.
And naturally, every single trooper we find here was at least 6 hours away from retirement.
Yeah. Or worse, they were surviving clone troopers.
Thought you were a Jedi.
Oh, the baggage that comes with that.
You will not defeat the Empire. Just need to focus.
And to think, somewhere out there, the Bad Batch might still be floating around. Keyword might.
I'm trying to remember when.
Is Darth Vader still alive at this point?
Yes. This is before Luke. This is way before Luke.
If it's before Luke, then yeah, the Bad Batch is floating
I'm
around.
ready for it. Jedi!
This is like, I'm gonna say. Wolf said I misheard that. I thought he said will not keep Hey, bada, swing!
Told you that slide was illegal. You're out.
How was it illegal? You used the Force. No, I didn't. I saw you do the motion.
Do not know umpire commands. That is a specific signal language.
Maybe you can say.
I said, which could mean nothing. Also, I got out the you know the which could mean nothing thing? It's like we all know it means something. I found out the origin of that particular meaning. And it's hilarious.
Oh, it is so good to be back. These are not the droids you're looking for.
So apparently there was a news article a while back that said Matt Damon was not wearing his wedding ring again during another visit to Ben Affleck's house, which could mean nothing. That's fun. Oh, we missed you too, Megamon. We missed you too.
So in the stream chat here, I posted a couple of variant covers that apparently have been popping up in recent times.
Pokemon, why you gotta make me beat up children? No, I'm serious. It's all school kids and bug trainers in the opening weeks of things.
I am only aware of the younger trainers. I didn't make the rule that said eye contact is what sparks battles. Why do you think whenever I go out, I intentionally wear sunglasses or something to obscure my eyes?
Yeah, you know, that doesn't actually work, because in Sword and Shield, I did put on sunglasses that completely obscured my eyes. Guess what? I still got challenged by every trainer who saw me. So it's not the eyes meeting, it's line of sight.
Okay.
Let's say it worked for me, but then again, that was out of game.
So, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order takes place 14 years before the Battle of Yavin.
Yeah, good.
So,
Luke is still a little kid. He has not yet donned his Space Jesus sandals.
What I was initially going to say about the variant covers I posted in the chat, evidently Stitch is worthy to lift Mjolnir.
Of course he is. He's a sweet boy.
I made a joke that it's either that or his jaw is stronger than
I copy you. Stop him already. Get up here.
Yeah, in the comics, the hammer is actually sentient.
Okay, let me tell you something about Norse mythology. Loki is a fire giant and battle brothers with Odin. Odin is not a neglectful father, and Thor is a redhead.
I am okay with all three of these things.
Okay, Mjolnir is not a choosy artifact in that
Get to the front.
it
Stop
won't
the
let
train.
people use it if they're not worthy. It's so unbelievably powerful, no one but Thor can handle the power output without exploding.
Oh no! Need cover. Gotta move in between bursts.
Then there's Stitch swinging around either in his jaws or in his claws, depending on the variant cover. Yes, I did say cover is plural. There's more than one.
Faster!
I found two with him using Mjolnir. I would describe this as overkill, but this is standard operating procedure for the Empire. They do this to civilians all the time.
Well, there's no kill like overkill.
Whoa! This is bad!
There were also some various Stitch X-Men covers, some Spider-Man covers, naturally. There's at least one for Captain America.
It says, not the droids you're looking for.
What Blizzard? I just finished mine.
Not the precious.
Hell yeah! There's not many ships in the Star Wars universe.
We're here to help!
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll
Out
pick
to
you
my
up when
love
we
for
can!
the Evan Hawk. This one, okay, it doesn't have my love for the Evan Hawk, but it's like right up there.
It doesn't outdo, it matches.
It matches.
Oh, the aluminum falcon.
What the hell is an aluminum falcon?
If I had a nickel for every time Hasbro tried turning that ship into a transformer, yada yada, 2 nickels.
Which isn't weird, but this isn't a lot, but it's really second place. I love that, like, culturally, that saying can go one of two ways. One, you're commenting on something that happens a lot, or you happen to comment on something that's happened more than once, and it's weird that that happened. Happened that way.
Can't beat us all.
They're both flavors of, this happened with a frequency I didn't expect.
But in different directions.
So,
What now?
since we have a person who built their first gunpla in chat here.
Train stop?
I might as well comment on my most recent build. Feel the need to discuss it again because my memory is like that of a goldfish on forget-me drugs.
No, this can't be good.
So, I built the RGF-79 Jim, the very first mass-produced Gundam-type mobile suit in the universe of Century according to the original anime. Technically, it was preceded by a pair of limited run model types.
Jump now!
This was the first truly mass-produced Jim. Slightly better than a Zaku 2, more or less on par with some of Zeon's later machines. Jims were inexpensive, easy to maintain, incredibly easy to mass produce. And most importantly, they were the first mass-produced mobile suit to be beam weapon capable.
Going somewhere?
Yeah. Prior to that, all of Zeon's mass-produced machines used physical or heat weaponry.
Perhaps you've had some
They
training
were
after
incapable
all.
of using beam rifles or beam
Who's your
sabers because their
master?
generators did not have the output.
Someone I killed, perhaps. What Jedi gave their life so
The
that
Gundam
you
made
might live?
beam weaponry on a mobile suit possible, and by reverse engineering that, the Jim took a weaker but still very strong in its own right approach with the beam spray gun.
You can't run forever.
Named such because it has a rapid fire capability because of the lower output of its beams. It also had its own model of beam saber, which I don't know if it's any different from the ones that were on the original Gundam, but they still did the job. Zeon would eventually go on to produce mobile suits that could actually match the original RX-78 Gundam in terms of performance, which, keep in mind, it was basically outdated by the time the Jims rolled out in the One-Year War, so... yeah. The problem was, they couldn't roll them out in large enough numbers, and they didn't have enough ace pilots to actually make good use of them.
That's unfortunate.
Zeon had a nasty little habit of not considering bringing its ace pilots back to train newer pilots, and instead throwing them at the white base to destroy the Gundam and hoping they make it this week.
That sounds, I'm not gonna lie to
Incredibly
you.
stupid? Yes.
Yes, that is the word I was very much avoiding.
Yeah, no. I have no such restraints when it comes to Zeon and the zombie family. Like, they...
Tell me, Mirana was actually the phrase I was going to use.
Yeah, Zeon, they did a lot wrong in terms of their war machine management there.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
I have no idea.
I mean, consider, Zeon's current leader described his eldest son, leader of Zeon's military.
My name is Sir Junda, and this is my captain.
He compared him to the angry mustache man.
Yeah, the Manish is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So,
the angry German mustache man.
Kestis.
I know who the angry German mustache man.
Imperial Inquisitor.
She's
a force user hunting Jedi survivors.
All eternity
And now
for
that
what
she
he's
knows
done.
who you are,
Therefore,
she
say
will
his
not
name and
stop
reinforce the
until
fact that
she
he's a
destroys
jerk.
How do you know so much?
Yeah, compared his son to Hitler,
We track Imperial
and said eldest son
communications.
promptly twisted it
Heard
to
the
a
Inquisitors
compliment.
were heading to Bracco, so we made our move.
The man ate his own gun.
What's the bounty
You
on
can say
Jedi
his
these
name.
days
He's not going
anyway?
to jump out of the woodwork.
That's gratitude
He's not
for you.
Voldemort. He's a fucking joke.
You've been surviving on your own for so long.
We don't know he
that
didn't make any
it's impossible to trust
Horcruxes.
anyone.
One,
It's what's
Horcrux
kept
is a
you
stupid
alive.
fucking name. Two, the actual term is
This is about
phylactery.
something bigger than just
I'm just
surviving.
using the most readily recognizable name.
It's like, yeah,
the
J.K.
Jedi
Rowling didn't
Order.
make that up either.
You too.
I am well aware that phylactery is the correct
Anybody
term.
else?
I'm just using the
Oh,
more readily
well, not good
recognizable
enough for
one.
you?
Hey, if people have questions, they're allowed
Council.
to ask what a word means.
Fair
If you
enough.
don't ask,
They're gone.
he who asks a question is a fool for a moment. He who never asks questions is a fool for his entire life.
So I'm
Wisdom.
all you've got.
So, yeah, Giran Zabi basically was
Captain.
just Space Hitler,
Set a course
minus
for
the
Valhalla.
mustache.
I mean, was that an unfair comparison by his father, or is that fairly accurate?
Oh no, it was
In the
accurate.
meantime,
Oh, Jesus.
try and relax.
Terrifyingly so. He viewed
Go,
space
sir.
colonists as a superior race whose destiny was to wipe out all life on Earth, or at the very least enslave it.
I have some concerns.
And after being compared to Hitler and twisting it into a compliment,
Move on and live your
his
life.
father just reminds himself as he leaves the room, Hitler fucking lost.
You were talking in your
Yes,
sleep.
he did.
Weirdo.
Otherwise,
Giran
we'd
would go
probably-
on to...
We would probably
Giran
be
would
speaking
go on
German
to
right now.
willing...
We had.
Sorry. You first?
I said we would probably be speaking German right now if he hadn't.
Yep. So, Giran would go on to, in an attempt to get rid of any opposition to prolonging the war, because that was largely what he wanted, attempt to, and succeed in assassinating both General Revel, one of the most reasonable people in the Earth Federation, and his own father during peace negotiations. As they were negotiating a ceasefire during the final battle of the war. Giran's actions here shot Xeon in the foot and let them bleed out for the next several years, because if he hadn't, his father likely could have negotiated a better standing for space noids, their word for space colonists, after the war. And instead, because Xeon didn't conditionally surrender, they basically had to fight to the last man.
Oh, that's not good.
Alright, so we are now on the Mantis. This is our home base of sorts.
Palpatine would look at the zombie family and just start laughing at how comically inept they are.
Yeah. And considering how he's comically inept, that does tell you something.
Indeed it does.
That song. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi. But not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived.
So, on the note
My
of the
connection to the
crystals that I
Force is
found
damaged.
earlier in the stream, is it
When I
weird that I
meditate,
suddenly
I let my
know
guard down.
what kind of lightsaber I want to build
Lose
out of them?
control. It's like I'm back in that moment.
That's kind of supposed
Survived.
to.
That's natural.
So, the Force sensitive and the Kyber essentially
alone.
build the weapon together.
Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
Because the
As
design
one-
plans as they're standing are... Imagine if Darth Maul's twin-bladed lightsaber could detach into two separate lightsabers on a whim.
That's a known lightsaber design dude.
I figure. That's just what immediately came to mind, though.
This is Bogano. A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists.
No.
So, what's the plan? We hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal.
So, yeah.
See that structure
The
over
answer
there?
that, no, this is all
I
normal,
believe
this is
that
all
goal
natural.
holds the
Okay,
key
fair
to
enough.
Rebuilding the Jedi Order.
I go start scavenging
But
parts.
it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore,
fun,
that's
don't
why
die.
you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy.
Well,
and a common
we'll see.
cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But until then,
Oh, that's a good start.
there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
So, the one thing I remember about this game is that it is very Souls-like. Difficulty.
I'm looking for a Jedi then.
difficulty,
But if there's already one
luckily
here,
there's like a
why does
difficulty.
Seer need me?
Like, you can select what difficulty. Unlike, most Souls games. But the mechanics are very Souls-like.
Like, I'm fairly good at Souls-y combat. Unfortunately, I do not enjoy the process of fail over and over and over
Looks like
again
a
to
safe
make
place to meditate.
incremental
Just
progress.
need to focus my mind.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy that. Hello.
And it's done. Hi, Taro.
We have found a rest point and save spot. Here we can spend our skill points.
Not me forgetting.
Hi, Web.
Bruh. I forgot you got that. You got that magic touch with Discord where you can be in two places at once. Hi.
Got the touch.
One of the cutest droids ever!
Hey, BD1.
Yeah, I want one.
I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone.
I love BD1.
No, not you. I'm
Okay,
searching
say
for
what
a
you will about the
Jedi,
sequel trilogy. Thank you. I think I
Hold
will.
on.
It sucks.
You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on.
BB-88 is adorable.
Did you just slice that? Thanks.
So yeah, apparently,
That's the vault
Kathleen
Seer
Kennedy
mentioned.
was actively trying to
Whoever I'm supposed to find
destroy
must be
older
waiting
Star
there.
Wars so that hers would be the only one people cared about.
And how'd that work out for her?
Not well. I am pleased to report.
There's a sequel trilogy?
No, it must have been. It was a fever dream. There is no sequel trilogy in Ba Sing Se. You are correct.
Must have been the win.
I thought I sensed an unpleasant disturbance in the Force.
I would joke, but I went to go see episode 7. I felt emotions during that movie. I cannot, in good conscience, say it didn't exist.
Probably say it sucked.
Don't worry, Bear. Same here.
I mean, I guess feeling rage is better than feeling nothing at all.
Oh, it
Feeling
wasn't.
disappointment.
It
That's
wasn't
the whole
rage.
thing.
It wasn't rage. It was shock, sadness, a little bit of anger.
So basically disappointment.
No, I'm talking about when Han Solo got killed by his own son.
That was bullshit.
I said something over here.
Keep in mind, this was not long after my own dad passed away.
Oh! I don't think you guys understand. Apparently they had the rights to the Jason Jaina Solo storyline with, Darth Fate and the using Vaughn. They had the rights to that storyline. They could have made the story about, what was supposed to be happening during that timeline. Instead, they sidelined it for Kathleen Kennedy's shitty self-insert. And the problem is, like, halfway through the seventh movie, I was like, okay, this is just of course, they're drawing parallels between Rey and Luke Skywalker in episode 4.
I'll listen to you next
okay, that makes perfect sense. He's gonna see a lot of her himself in her, and he's gonna train her, and it's gonna be great. No.
He yeet the lightsaber.
He yoked the lightsaber. They broke up Han and Leia's marriage. I'm mad about that. This isn't even a sanctity of marriage thing. This is, how dare you do my girl dirty like this? Carrie Fisher and Leia Organa deserved better.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of the returning cast, if not the entire returning cast from Episode 4, deserved better.
Harrison Ford didn't even want to be there, and he deserved better than this. Mark Hamill deserved better than this.
I remember hearing him talking about it in interviews where he's describing the character he's playing and outwardly says, in no uncertain terms,
how'd you know that would work?
Who is this guy? This is not Luke Skywalker.
Exactly. And Mark Hamill, I'm going to be honest with you, he LARPs online as Luke Skywalker. Like, his personal Twitter account is just a Luke Skywalker it's just a Luke Skywalker RP blog.
I mean, he once visited a gas station called Toshi with a bag in hand, and it says, "Finally got those power converters."
Seriously, Hamill loves Luke Skywalker. He adores that character.
In much the same way Peter Cullen does Optimus Prime.
Exactly. Like, apparently that is one of his favorite roles. Also, speaking of actors enjoying their roles, did you know?
I can still feel the excitement.
The voice of Femshep.
Jennifer Hale.
Jennifer Hale, thank you. I don't know where I was getting Christina from. Anyways, Jennifer Hale. Apparently, she is begging EAware to let her come back and voice Commander Shepard, even if it's like in a cameo. She wants to play Shepard. She loves Mass Effect.
I'd be down for that.
At this point, it's like, you don't even have to pay me. Just let me voice her again.
Wait.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you to not say anything for the next thing about the post in the chat, stream chat.
But talking is my thing.
I know, but I want other people's guesses first before you tell them.
Okay.
Oh, that's not possible.
That Fiddle's the one with the sword.
Yeah.
How did you?
What?
I know nothing about this series. I'm just aware of how the joke goes. I've seen this type of joke before.
That's hilarious. I didn't even need to say anything. That's so funny.
Wait a fucking minute. Is that Getter Robo?
Yes.
It's a interesting looking Getter Robo.
Multi posted it in Anime General, so I'm assuming new Getter toy.
Interesting.
But yeah, no. Yeah, Making One gotten one. Somehow.
The one with
Because
the
I've
sword
seen
and
this
staff
type
at
of
Bill?
joke before.
Also,
that's what it said, right?
before you think Zakiri is innocent, just look at this one.
Yeah, okay.
Oh lord.
That thing looks like it smells worse than grease does.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Oh shit! Ow!
Oh.
Ogdo Bogdo.
There's no beat.
There is a beat.
What do you mean there's a beat?
In the last name, there's a beat.
Oh my frick! That looks like a beat.
Yeah. Trick of the font.
See? Ogdo
I hate it
Bogdo.
here. I hate. I hate bots. I don't hate it here.
Since you guys showed
I
up
love
just
it
after
here.
I finished my lightsaber.
Okay, there's too many people.
Bogdo. What the hell? Who named this? Someone's 3-year-old?
Damn that tongue.
Who the fuck named the Jawas?
Your mother.
Okay, how dare you?
Sorry, that was okay.
That was.
Sorry.
You know
Sorry,
she's a
okay.
nice lady.
No.
No,
No,
the
there's
real
also-
answer is whoever the hell named the Ewoks.
Okay.
I think that might have actually been George Lucas's kids.
Ewok is actually a really nice name.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bear. Reflexive Yo Mama jokes aside, I believe the answer is Lucas's kid.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Go on.
The reason Jar Jar Binks
Bogdan was
exists.
killed. Is it trying to defend its family?
Go on.
Also, I did the
Make one.
I did the hydrate, wolf.
Oh, good. I know your mom's a nice lady. I've met her.
You wanted to say something, Webb?
I was saying, go on, make 'em on. You were trying to say something.
I finished building a lightsaber, metaphorically anyway. Just as you arrived. Would you like to know the colors of the crystals I found?
Sure.
White and black.
Okay.
White crystals, I gather, are decently common, but I was surprised to find a black one.
I'd be fucking
Evidently, I'm
surprised too.
Mandalorian.
You know what? This makes too much sense.
It does, actually.
Oh, Jedi can deflect lasers. Have fun with this buckshot.
That's why I've got the Kevlar vest.
You better make sure that thing's ready for buckshot, or it ain't gonna do shit.
Careful over there. That doesn't look safe.
Yeah,
Just like back
that
at the
is the
scrapyard.
idea. Like, you've already got your defense against lasers. Now make sure you're defended against bullets.
Coming.
My precious droid buddy is in danger. Time for murder.
Bro, my brain. Another one.
Yes.
Another one.
Another one.
I hate that that's everybody's automatic thing now.
I blame the internet. You were saying, Taro?
Whoever lived here used this room
Yeah,
for storage.
I'm not
They kept food
kidding
and
when I say
supplies.
this. The first few minutes you meet Zakiri, she outright roasts her boss right in front of her boss.
That was pretty brave. You
No
okay?
fear. Show no fear.
Wait. I can help you.
Oh,
with that.
it's hurt.
Will you let me? Oh. Okay.
Seriously, that droid is so damn cute, I want one. I think I realized what body I'd be inhabiting in the Star Wars universe.
Your scomblink is busted, but this should help you
Okay,
get moving
guys,
for now.
hear me out. Hear me out. He's an orange and green BB-8. BB
Okay.
series with little
Try
cat
that.
ears on the dome.
Yes.
So I'm just a pair of orbs?
Yes.
The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to.
Works for me.
Okay. Well, first we gotta
Yeah,
figure out a way
he's
out
an
of this
orange
place.
and white BB unit with a green optic.
All right. This is our first chance to customize our lightsaber. So.
Would you believe?
Hmm?
Would you believe the crystal that I got was red?
Yes.
I mean, I've been told natural red ones do exist.
They do. They're incredibly rare. But more often, the red ones you'll see are either crystals that have been bled, in which case you traumatize the force sensitive sentient rock until it's its equivalent of a mind broke under the strain of the torture, and that's why it turns red, or a synthetic crystal forged with the dark side.
So we got blue, green, and orange, which is premium content.
Orange is premium content.
Yeah,
because of course it is. Damn you, Ian.
Of course, orange lightsabers exist. We got a whole color spectrum to work with.
So, because I have
purple ones, yellow.
Because I have everything, I can use the orange lightsaber.
Use the orange lightsaber, dude, as a treat.
Orange lightsaber, yes.
Jero to Paul.
I take it those are special?
Not particularly, just more rare. Okay, here's the thing.
They're uncommon.
Not only here's the thing. It's not necessarily uncommon, but oftentimes a modern Jedi, or at least during the Clone Wars and the era previous to that, Temple Ray's younglings tend to be fairly uncomplicated, generous souls, so they tended to go towards more blue or green. But if they went back as a fully formed adult, they might have had a much more interesting color choice. Most Jedi in that era only ever worked with their first crystal. They never went back for another.
So we have, for the emitter, we have Jero to Paul, the Megiddo campaign, and the Umbaran campaign. Also,
Umbaran.
Okay.
Umbaran, yes.
Wolf said orange creamsicle lightsaber. Alright, for the Switch, we have Jero to Paul, the Megiddo campaign, and then the Umbaran campaign.
Go with the hold up. What is the Jero to Paul one look like?
It's the standard one. It's the one we've been using.
Megiddo? Go with the Umbaran, dude.
And as for the sleeve, once again, Jero to Paul, Megiddo, and Umbaran.
Megiddo.
I agree.
Material, alloy metal, Megiddo campaign, and Umbaran campaign.
I want to go with the Umbaran.
Alright.
I'm good with
Can you go back to the emitter?
Alright, we have Umbaran, Megiddo, and Jero to Paul.
Jero to Paul.
There's something about the emitter for this one that I just really like.
It is pretty good. I like the flanges up onto the blade. Yeah, that looks like a badass.
BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way
So I
out.
recall being told once that
Tight fit.
I
but
think
this
it was
should
my
work.
uncle, who was also a Star Wars nerd, that early lightsabers, like the really early ones, had battery packs attached to them that you'd have to wear on your back.
It's true, it's called a proto saber.
Yep.
Another thing that emerged during this era was the okay, you usually see them called Jedi blasters, but really it's a overpowered rifle that uses a lightsaber as a battery, and the kyber is a focusing element, essentially. It's an overpowered, shoulder-mounted plasma rocket launcher, essentially.
Healing stim. You're full of surprises.
Seriously, that little droid is like a bird dog thing, and I love him.
Okay, let's try this again.
I just hope we're not betrayed.
Okay. Here, hop on board.
You will never have to worry about BD-1 betraying you.
So,
I know, I'm kind of making a commentary on the fact that,
never known a forgetful droid.
you know, Disney, Star Wars, and Filoni and Kathleen Kennedy. The thing is, they seem to be unable to separate interesting plot twist with shock value moments.
Hey, a chest. Think the Jedi would mind if we grabbed it?
Because an interesting plot twist is in the Terminator movie. Because if you watch it through and you don't know the Terminator is the Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator is the good guy, it feels like a horror movie, and he's gonna get him, and then he finds out he's the good guy. And then you watch it again, and you know he's the good guy. It completely recontextualizes the plot, the events of the plot, but it doesn't cheapen them or make them feel dumb. Instead of saying, no, we're not gonna get away, you're like, no, stop, let him catch you, he's trying to help. It's the same or greater level of engagement before and after the, plot twist is revealed. That's a good plot twist. A bad plot twist is Hans being the bad guy in Frozen. No, I'm sorry. You had two perfect guys. I'm sorry. You had two perfect guys, two perfect girls, and frankly, that weaselly old motherfucker from Wesselton, or whatever the hell it was called.
Wesselton.
Weaseltown, Wesselton, whatever. Anyway, he could have been the bad guy, and then Hans could have gotten with Anna, and then Kristoff could have gotten with Elsa. And it would have been fine. It's like, why on earth would you have him doing the good guy smile after the girl leaves if he's secretly evil the whole time?
Listen, if you're gonna make him a villain, it would have been better to show off more of the villain side of him. God dang, man.
You want a really good twist villain? Toy Story 2, The Prospector.
That's a good twist villain because, before you know the twist, you think he's a good guy, and it's so shocking that he's actually been evil and behind all this stuff. But when you watch the show again, it's like, no, don't trust him, he's evil.
Moreover,
you start picking up on the little signs that, yeah, he's all...
Moreover, you can tell he's not necessarily evil out of malice. He's got a warped worldview due to the circumstances that he basically lived in for so long.
Yeah, and frankly, a sympathetic villain is not a necessity. It is merely currently fashionable. And you can't have a pure evil villain who's sympathetic. It's just not compatible.
What the fuck?
Maleficent.
Bear, what the fuck?
I should have landed that joke.
Frankly, that woman is a fae, and if Meriwether had kept her fucking mouth shut, everything would have been fine.
Which one? Who, ma?
No, you know Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent, the evil witch lady in Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah.
So, that woman is extremely fae-coded, and the king and queen were, and she was in the middle of very graciously giving the king and queen an out for her lack of invitation.
Sorry about your scoffing.
All they had to
Standing
do
up
was
to that
say, of
bog rat?
course you're invited, your
Pretty
invitation
brave.
must have been misplaced. They would have been fine. She would not have, cursed them all or their daughter. She was in the middle of giving them an out, and if Meriwether hadn't had kept her mouth shut, everything would have been fine. She might have even blessed Aurora herself. Like, ooh, okay, your daughter gets the gift of magic because you were polite.
In other words, nice job breaking it, hero.
Mm-hmm. Meriwether is the worst. Like, this is a Fae giving you an out for you being rude to them. Do you have any idea the level of graciousness she's displaying? Like, this is the equivalent of a human trying to forgive you, trying to give you a chance to apologize for murdering their dog. And being willing to accept that apology.
Like, with all that context there, it's like, not only should you take the out, you should offer her the first slice of birthday cake.
Precisely. Like, she's in the middle of giving them an out, and Meriwether speaks up and goes, "You weren't wanted." Which is the absolute last thing she should have said. It may very well be true that she wasn't wanted, but you don't tell her that.
You don't tell the powerful Fae lady that she was not wanted.
That she was not invited. You claim her invitation was misplaced, and then you entertain her for the evening.
Again, offer her the first slice of cake as an olive branch.
Uh-huh. Heck, they might have even gotten a really cool gift for their daughter out of this. Like, she might have been, granted the gift of magic or something. Because, she shows up and gives them a chance to apologize and explain.
You mapped everywhere we've been.
As far as, the mores of social politeness among Fae, she's being more than fair. She is being downright exceedingly gracious. Like, she's just being so nice.
I can't make it over there.
Your daughter could have gotten the gift of magic. She could have been blessed with good fortune for her entire life. For the rest of for your entire family line, for the rest of their days upon this earth. Could have been a thing, but no, Meriwether had to speak up. I'm convinced that the father would have just said, "Yeah, the invitation must have been lost. We're sorry." Yeah, and frankly, by extending them that possibility, she indicated she was willing to accept that explanation.
Which one was Meriwether again?
Meriwether is the blue one.
Okay, I was thinking it was the green one for a moment.
Are you sure? Which one's the blue one?
Oh, no.
No, the green one is Flora. The green one is Flora.
Yeah.
Did you find something, BD1?
I remember this because the other plant witch of my childhood was from Winx Club.
All right.
Gosh, I miss Winx Club.
I miss the Rye English stuff. We don't fuck with 4 kids in this house.
So one other thing that I forgot. Oh, Wolf says Flora was red.
Fauna was green.
Fauna was green.
Okay, well, Meriwether was the blue one, right?
Meriwether
was the correct character.
Also, I did not see this message until earlier. Okay, my social energy tanks is getting close to empty, so I'm gonna head out. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone! Reminder: it is Revenge of the 5th tomorrow. I'm sorry I did not see that earlier, Wolf. Also, oh whoa!
Yes.
Poncho, give him the poncho.
Well, I was about to ask which one. Do we go with the Baraka Scrapper or do we go with the Bogano Dawn?
Baraka Scrapper.
Baraka Scrapper.
Curse my bionicle-coated brain.
Burak.
I know what you guys were actually saying, but I heard Paraka, as in the antagonist group from 06.
Yeah. Then perish.
No,
Been there,
just
done
suffer.
that.
Why is
Been
that?
there, done that.
Why is that?
The other world knows me by name.
Why does that remind
Yeah,
me
also,
of?
Persephone says she wants you over for tea later.
Why is that? When you said suffer,
This tool was
it
used by
reminded me
someone
of that
eager
clip
to
from-
reach the vault.
Also, Hades, really, really chill.
Yeah, the chillest of the gods and the only faithful husband. Really. Yeah, Hades. Very much the undeserved Satan.
What's actually kind of amusing, at least to me, is that while he openly laments the inaccuracy of the James Woods Hades, he does still enjoy the performance. If I recall his words, he says it along the lines of, "It would have been amazing if he wasn't supposed to be me."
Another one?
What is a series that you can recommend the remakes to?
Or
Honestly, depends on how you define remake.
I heard the Percy Jackson TV show is better than the Percy Jackson movies.
it's better than Percy Jackson movies in that it is better than a steaming pile of shit. It is not objectively. So Uncle Rick apparently took the TV series as the chance to rewrite and try out different, and to rewrite the series and try out different stuff with the plot and the way things play out. Oh yes.
Because depending on how one defines remake, I could wholeheartedly recommend the Mobile Suit Gundam original series compilation movies.
I mean, I kind of want to recommend the BBC six episode series of Pride and Prejudice, but that's been adapted so many times. I think it counts as a remake. So many times before that, I think it counts as a remake.
I'll check it out.
But Pride and Prejudice is good, okay?
No one said anything.
The silence felt a little judgy, I'm just saying.
No, I'm just
Okay,
processing because the only version I'm familiar with, and I haven't even read it, is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
I'll admit, Deva, I was giving a smug smile when you said that.
Pride and Prejudice is good shit. And the BBC one with Howard Gardner's good stuff. Like, they included everything they possibly could, and even some of the scene-setting, like, narrative text that was never dialogue, is actually converted into dialogue just so they could keep it.
As well as we're talking, like, shows or other things that we feel are underrated and worth recommending, be they remake or otherwise.
I'm gonna go with Disney's Gargoyles.
Thanks for the help.
Dave the Barbarian.
Yeah, they were cooking with something in the 90s.
They were chasing that Batman cash and came up with something genuinely good.
Oh god, like, you don't have to watch the final season of Gargoyles. You do not have to watch. But the first couple, I really would recommend. Also, Reboot.
Just don't ask Gary Chalk about the reboot of Reboot. He's gonna give you a funny look.
Oh, you mean reboot the Guardian Code?
Yeah, next time I see him, I'm gonna have to ask him about that.
want Optimus Primal to put you into a headlock? That's how you get Optimus Primal putting you in a headlock.
Alternatively, the Unicron Trilogy Optimus Prime giving you a very disappointed glare.
You're not my real dad, Optimus!
What'd you find? See something in there?
You say that now, but that disappointed look still hurts.
I know it does. Telling him he's not my real father is my only defense against it.
I am certain
Try again.
that Kicker Jones, the human from Energon, has said that to him off screen at least twice.
But with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any
Because his whole shtick was being a ball of unresolved trauma that lashed out at everything that existed in the vicinity.
I thought that was Starscream in that series.
Oh, it's not just Starscream.
So, one thing I like
He's
about
an
this...
NPC robot.
One thing I like about this game, about Fallen Order specifically, is that you get flashbacks to before Order 66, when you were just a Padawan.
Baby kill.
Yep. Granted, they don't go anywhere beyond this ship.
Reach my position.
But...
I did it. Persistence and the Force is my ally. Just remembering old tricks.
And it's a neat way to introduce...
Think you can show me that shortcut again?
Or rather, reintroduce abilities that Cal used to have.
To finish pointing out what I was saying about Kicker Jones here, let's see here. He's brash and headstrong, always ready to leap before he looks. During the war over Energon, Kicker accompanied the Autobots on many of their missions, yada yada. Senses Energon, a power bestowed upon him by Primus.
Someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
While traveling with his father as a child, traumatic experiences left Kicker a neurosis-riddled mess. Agoraphobia, claustrophobia, technophobia, scotophobia, give me a moment here. Giga-entomophobia, and borderline attachment disorder are just the beginning of his problems.
You were not kidding.
So, fear of enclosed spaces, fear of wide open spaces, fear of machines, fear of giant insects, fear of apparently reptiles. Or, at least I think I'd have to research that last one, but yeah, like,
whoever owned this badge.
they clearly wanted to do an arc of Kicker slowly overcoming all these neuroses and traumas, only to drop it completely and just have him change into something immediately convenient for their writing midway through the show. It sucks because Energon...
And then they do not do anything with it.
Yeah, it sucks because Energon was the 20th anniversary of the franchise, and they didn't put that much effort into it.
I did that just to see if there was anything underneath the left. And there was not.
For all its faults, though, Energon will still hold a special place in my heart, as it was the first time Rodimus Prime had returned to animation since 1986.
Frankly, of those trio, Alexis is the only one who gets a free pass. Those are the
That's
two.
the Armada kids.
I know.
Yeah. Alexis had a good head on her shoulders. Rad tried to be more reasonable like her at points, but
it's okay.
Failed more often than he succeeded.
Whoa!
Whoa! Biggin!
Come to daddy, big boy.
It appears to just be chilling, so I think we should leave it alone.
I want to scan it.
Kill it, kill it, kill it.
I don't think I could. I just want to scan it.
As far as the miscellaneous kits for the Unicron trilogy are concerned, I think my favorites out of the whole trilogy came from Transformers Cybertron in that they were actively useful and also not as grating as Kicker. Believe it or not, the Omega frequency that only humans could hear in the show, that was an invention of the English dub in order to give more of a reason for the kids to hang around the Autobots instead of getting just sent off to live their lives.
The Binog is what this creature is called.
But even without that frequency, at least one of them was capable of, you know, some degree of repairs when an Autobot medic was not handy. So they're at least good for something. Like, the kids helped track down the Cyber Planet keys. At least one of them was capable of doing repairs to the degree that he took a dead scrap metal Terrorcon and converted it into a pilotable mech suit.
So, a friend of mine is telling me to play game with them.
Okay.
I think I may have to Spanish finish now.
Tracy there?
Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Also, at what point did we arrive at the Kenny Nui?
Okay, you probably would have
What'd
won.
you say?
Probably.
Oh, I was just saying, how long ago was it going on again? Also, freaking, I know which friend you're talking about. You gotta fight him.
See ya.
Later.
Kenny Nui.
The Great Temple at the center of the island of Matanui, made in a very similar aesthetic style to this ruined place.
We've always been at the Kenny Nui. Always has been.
Well, that'd explain why I always feel at home. And also why I feel the foreboding presence of an entity of intense shadow energy downstairs.
Hey, I didn't know you were over at Mickey once.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I said shadow energy, not eldritch entity. There is a difference.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, excuse me.
Okay, I will admit fault here.
You alright, BD?
Well done, whoever you are. You have passed the test I left behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the
God
droid.
talks. We demand to see the baby
I
girl.
am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know
right
your
there,
purpose. The fate of the
curled
Jedi
up
Order lies in
next
your
to her,
hands.
next to her
This place, this
bear toy.
vault is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zephyr.
Okay, that is sufficient.
Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision
We
of
forgive
doom.
you.
I have placed
I was gonna
inside
ask, give
this
her some
vault
head
a
pats, and
Jedi
then I'll
holocron
forgive, but that works
containing a
too.
list of the names and
give us 2 head pats
locations
and
of
then we'll
young
forgive.
Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead,
Now,
you
so I
will
have to tell her
find
she's
the
pretty
inner
and a good
chamber
girl.
of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the 3 sages and learn to perceive
I
the
resent being
mysteries
called
of the
crazy.
Force
I
as
am
the
delightfully
Zephyr once
insane.
did. In this droid, you will find
Rude.
everything you need to succeed on this
Crazy.
journey. Go to the
Crazy.
Zephyr homeworld.
It's utter
There,
madness here, not just.
peace in
I'm
the eye
delightfully
of the
eccentric.
storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
I am delightfully unhinged.
It's a hinge, never better.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet. You know, I've
Proceeds
been
to
alone
sit in the
for
water instead of on the obvious
a while
rock.
now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid.
Are you all happy now?
I am
Sue
content.
was right.
Though I do resent being called
Maybe we're done
insane,
hiding.
I am delightfully crazy.
Did I say
Hey.
crazy?
He
You want to
did.
meet some,
We heard you. The mic
friends
picked
of
it
mine?
up.
I know. I said I know it picked.
You left out the delightfully part. That's where I took issue.
I am not crazy. I am refreshingly eccentric.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy, especially you, Nappa. Hey.
I just have madness applied to me. That is all.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Right? Make move on.
Meow.
It never stops. It never stops. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end.
There are no brakes on the
I
crazy.
think I found what you wanted me to see.
Choo choo,
I should know.
motherfuckers.
I took them off.
We'll be waiting.
Choo choo, and I shall get going myself. Hi. Had a rough night last night.
I understand.
So I will see y'all later. And
See you, Dad.
may the fourth be with you all.
May the fourth be with you. Be good, and if you can't be good, don't get caught.
Of course.
I'll check it out.
And the guys working on Jurassic Park are gonna flip if they find some of this.
And then there were 3.
But yeah, it's funny I bring up Transformers at a Star Wars stream because there were at least 2 crossover toy lines for Star Wars and Transformers.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The earliest one I recall,
My friend,
amusingly enough, wasn't
appears the
actually
Zephyr had
a
some
crossover in the
interest
traditional sense.
death
The Autobots and Decepticons are not fighting in the galaxy far, far away.
for such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination
Instead,
with a place
we
so
have the vehicles of the Star Wars universe as transforming mech suits for the characters to pilot.
But yeah, didn't Vader's TIE fighter turn into Mecha Vader?
And a second mech for him, the literal Death Star, turning into an even bigger Mecha Vader.
Mega Vader. Sorry.
Suck. 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 Suck.
That movie is fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Still blows my mind that we're getting a sequel eventually.
I love that it's not called The Quest for More Money, because Mel Brooks went and said,
It's not the search for money. I found the money in my basement.
yes, he said, I found the money. I found the money. It was in my basement. Which, like, damn.
Absolutely in character to say.
All these years later, and Mel Brooks still has it. Like, damn.
It's great. And the best part is, it's Spaceballs, the bag of money.
Yes.
Spaceballs the secret. Spaceballs the coloring book. Spaceballs the flamethrower. Kids love it.
Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
True.
Nope.
What's even better is that Spaceballs didn't actually have any merchandise at the time.
No, they were forbidden to do so, which is why that scene happened.
Like, you could just feel the spite in that joke.
It's down here.
Hey,
Also,
little guy.
maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me with the creatures and the way they burrow and whatnot, but I suddenly want a ground-type evolution for a future generation.
I want a ghost type, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the evolution stone is a brick.
Oh, Lord.
I get the joke, but it's still...
I'm getting the distinct impression I should retire that particular year.
Yes.
I encountered it in a meme years before I met you, and it made me just as uncomfortable then as it does now.
What? I'm talking about a haunted brick from like a tomb or something. What are you guys
Get off
talking
my
about?
sofa! Get off my sofa! No! Get out of there! Get out!
That way there's a puddle of blood under that
I
Evie.
don't care who he's with. Do you have any
No.
idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum?
Oh my god, I just realized.
really.
Oh, no.
You found something better out there than this?
Now you realize why we were uncomfortable!
Tell us, Cal.
No, I was thinking of
The
like
vault was built by an ancient
it's a
civilization
stone from the
called the
battlefield of
A
Gettysburg.
Jedi named Eno
Haunted
Cordova
ass
hid
bad
something
juju,
inside
you
of it.
know.
What did he hide inside?
Yeah,
Holocron
no,
from
the ghost
archives.
type Eevee joke has always been kill it.
Contains a list of
With
forces.
a brick!
No.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it.
No.
Oh, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes.
I kind of
Long
assumed it was
time
like
ago.
a brick from a
I was
haunted
his apprentice.
castle or something.
Cordova was a
Oh
loner.
my god.
That little droid and I are probably the only
Like
ones that know
you
about
pick up
Cordova.
a haunted piece of stonework
A
from,
holocron.
you know, wherever the
He's
ghost
some
is
other
spawned
guy.
in that
Information, but
region.
only accepted
Wherever the
to
ghost is
Jedi.
spawned in that
Hang on, I
region.
think I have one
And
out here.
that's how you turn the Eevee in and get possessed and shit.
You sweet summer
Use the
helter
Force.
guy!
You know what? Enjoy it. You don't get to say that to me very often.
Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have
You
fallen.
don't get to say that shit in my direction.
My face is starting
That
to
list
hurt.
of Force
Quotes, that
sensitives,
is too special
we could
not
rebuild
to.
the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the
Look, I'm
vault. and
sorry.
to get it, we have
I'm
to
sorry.
follow
My brain
Cordova's
doesn't
path.
immediately go to
You mentioned
animal
something about the
abuse.
planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
The fact that it doesn't
Wait,
actually
I'm just
speaks
asking
very
if I
well
was
of the
thinking
character.
maybe making some food.
Okay.
Look,
I'm gonna take
Before we
that
do
as a win
anything.
and move on, I think.
I need to know something.
I agree with the bear.
How come you're no longer a Jedi?
Okay, so if I change the wording
I
to
had an experience that
haunted pebble,
my
is that going to make more sense?
Yes.
so I cut myself off from the Force.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I totally understand where you were coming from with your mindset, and honestly, if that is how the ghost type evolution works, I would much prefer it. But there's always gonna be people who will make that joke.
You can't keep hiding from the
Wait,
Empire,
like,
so I
okay,
don't
so
really
from
have
a witchy perspective,
As long as you're alive, you will always have a choice.
a stone from the
you with us?
battlefield of Gettysburg, especially if it's had blood spilled on it, is the curse equivalent of a tactical
It's your choice.
carpet bombing involving nukes.
He agrees. What's this thing?
Translated,
You've never seen
some
a terrarium
seriously
before?
bad juju.
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy
So I
hauling
figured,
you around the
okay,
galaxy.
well, obviously,
But you know, you could
there's
pay me
always
back
this
with some
one
seeds.
area where you can get a
Thought you
lot of
hated nature.
ghost-type Pokemon
When it's
in
out
most
there, you
regions.
betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's
And
perfection.
that's where you'd pick up that
see if I
piece
can
of
find any.
masonry, and if you had it in your bag, and I figured, like, it'd be fun if, you had it in your bag, and it's either morning or evening, rather than day or night. If you had it in had it in your bag, or your evening was holding it and had high enough friendship, it'd be possessed by the ghosts from that place, and that's how you get ghost type Eevee.
Oh
Eevee
no, I
Nation.
can think of a way to make it infinitely worse.
Outside of the brick?
Worse than the brick.
Taking Deva's evolution method there, but doing the opposite with the friendship.
Oh, it
Your
has to
Eevee has to hate your guts to go ghost type.
That is worse, yeah.
After all, ghosts linger around typically through unfinished business or lingering malice.
There's an entire typing of ghosts in Japan based off that.
Yeah.
There is a Pokemon that literally ceases to exist if its murderous rage is calmed and it stops being evil.
Wonder where we should go next.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, maybe there.
Bayonet is a wild, wild critter.
So I would just like to note that Dathomir is one of the planets we have to go to.
Okay, so Filoniverse and Disney canon would tell you otherwise, but original canon, the real stuff, the expanded universe, the Night Sisters were but one tribe of witches on Dathomir. Most of them were either neutral or honestly somewhat light aligned. They tended to operate less on the axis of dark side versus light side, and more on the axis of living force versus cosmic force versus unified
Time to
force.
settle down, fall in love. Start a
So,
Love?
interacting with plants and people
Yeah,
and
you think a
nature
guy like me
versus
doesn't know love?
prophecies and
Bet
visions.
you're gonna tell me.
Let me tell you, it's the best, but a lot of work. It needs admiration, devotion, attraction, and respect.
I know way too much about force theory.
That's actually very insightful.
I got bored with
Honestly,
prophecy.
these people are probably closer to the truth of the Force
Can't look this
than the
good
Jedi
enough,
or the
steal a few
Sith are.
hearts.
Actually, you want to hear a
I
funny
bet.
story? They are. So here's the thing. The witches of Dathomir worship twin deities.
we're here.
One is called the
Get in your
Horned
chair.
One and the Winged Goddess. The father, the daughter, and the son of Aboleth were
Got a
all
storm brewing
three
down
distinct
there.
things before
This might
Filoni got
not
his
be
hands
the
on
best
some
time
Disney
to
and Star
Yeah,
Wars.
something strange. Those winds are interfering with our
So the
comms.
Winged Goddess
Cordova
and the
mentioned something
Horned
about
One,
peace in the eye of the storm.
Corn
I
God,
can just make out a
are
settlement in the middle of
both
it.
Then we have to
sort
get there.
Copy that.
slightly skewed bastardizations of an understanding of the daughter and the son, who represent, the dark side and the light side. And the thing is, the philosophy for the whole interacting with light versus dark is if you are approaching the Horned God for a request or a prayer or whatever,
Can you tell that
you
back
must
to the
do
boss
so
to keep
as a
his
daughter
opinion to
of
himself?
the
I'm
Winged
sure
Goddess.
everything's under
Likewise,
control.
if
It's
you,
under control, it's just a little
keep the
tricky.
Winged Goddess for a being, you must do so as a daughter of the Horned God. So, technically speaking, they walk the path of
Okay, hold on,
regular,
hold on.
which is not the Night Sisters specifically. They walk a balance leaning skewed towards nature.
Perfect landing. Crazy
And then there were the Night
But I'm
Sisters,
still getting a lot of
just
interference
going
on the comms. It's
fully
gonna
off
take
the
me a minute
deep
to
end
get
with
them
their
back up.
necromancy and bullshit.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good.
Fuck it, we evilly
I'll be in
ball.
touch
Yeah.
once I crack this.
Okay, we're
Cal,
now on the planet
over
Zephyr.
here.
Why does that sound like a weird nickname for Zac Efron?
I don't know, but I'm gonna use that from now on.
Good work. Oh, we did it. We did it. I hope you're not hurt. What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to?
Just my ship. The man.
Also, why was
Good
everyone's
name, right?
what was everyone's obsession with Zac
What do
Efron
you
back
know?
in the day?
Probably
I
never
do not
even flown a
understand
ship.
it.
Teen Heartthrob.
Maybe I'll teach you one
That's
day
literally
when you're
it.
done with your Jedi stuff. I'll
Raging
even give you a
hormones.
discount.
Yeah.
Okay, but I saw grown-ass women and men doing this.
Raging hormones.
Yeah.
Gross.
Humans are, by nature, disgusting.
This is true.
So what was in there?
Watery bags of flesh. Did you know humans slosh?
Yes. Also, I forgot. BD1 has some skins of his own. We have
cool.
we have original. We have BD1. We can make him look like Bumblebee.
Okay, let me see the others, but I think I know my choice.
We got Crimson.
Nope.
And Blue Leader.
No, BD1, please. Oh, he's so cute. And easier to spot.
Kind of a orangey yellow there too.
Hey, your coat is kind of a brownish color.
Yeah. Oh, you meant. Okay.
I aim to misbehave, no power in the verse.
I thought you were talking about the poncho for a minute.
So yeah, you see he's easier to spot yellow. Bro, he wants you to look at something, go back.
No, when he does that, I have to hit a button for him to scan.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, all right then. Something was in there.
Bravo. Pass or keep?
I'm indifferent.
Let's keep it. That way you match BD. That way you match BD1. Yeah, BD1. Jesus Christ. You match your little droid buddy.
I mean, considering his color scheme, you could just call him B.
Yes, B.
That's not.
That way you match B.
I will just say, in regards to a certain B-127 incarnation, I have seen people openly complain about how much he talks, and then I've seen people go up to defend him going, bruh, if you've been isolated for that long with no human contact, you'd be a chatterbox with the first company you got too.
Watch out,
Also,
BD.
him not talking was very much a Bayverse thing.
That's why I preferred animated over the Bayverse, and honestly, B-127 from TF1 is rapidly overtaking all other versions of Bumblebee as my favorite.
They found Zeppo.
He's a sweetheart and I love him.
We would have been swarmed already.
Like, I too thought he was a little annoying at first, but when I realized what was going on here, it damn near broke my heart and endeared him to me all the more.
He made statues to be his friends and talk to them like they were real. It took you a while to realize it?
I was kind of more focused on the Optimus Megatron plot.
Okay, that's fair. The downfall of the detached ship is kind of the whole just I will agree with that.
When I rewatch the movie, I'm starting to look for things outside of the main plot to appreciate, like the cameos, or more recently, the appreciation for B-127. I'd be lying if I said building the Blockies figure for her, that particular B, also didn't help endear him to me. You literally get his eyes to light up by
Mother
slapping him
uses
on the
fabric to
back
keep
like
a
you're
child warm.
congratulating him for a good
You're on the
job.
run from something.
That's fair. I have nunchucks! Oh, you sweet boy. I didn't cut up the control room. It was like that when we got here, right, guys? So like, oh yeah,
here.
totally. Don't hurt us.
Wait, can you carry more? Thanks, BD1.
Why'd you gag him? He wouldn't stop talking. Even when he was unconscious? Especially when he was unconscious!
Okay, here's the thing. The mute playing with the radio bumblebee is, I think, an interesting concept that's
And
kind
it
of fun
can't
to
be
explore
done
as like an
adorably in the
alternate.
case that...
Like it's kind of fun to explore in the context of alternative methods of communication, and I think that's a cool little bit of rec and also, you know, a fun concept. The problem comes in when you expect that to be carried over to all future series. Like, no, that was just for the Bayverse.
This is not the
Bumblebee is a motor mouth, pun fully intended.
Hey, once again, I am reminded of a Rick and Morty skit where Rick ends up dying and keeps being like brought back through what he calls Project Phoenix, but it's not his Project Phoenix. It's the Project Phoenix of Rick's from other universes, because he shut his down. So he ends up in different universes, and every time he ends up in a universe where the Nazis won. And at one point he ends up in like a universe where everyone's shrimp, and Rick just goes, "You're actually doing me a huge favor by being shrimp and not fascists." And then the shrimp Rick flips a switch, and you see like Nazi imagery, and then it just cuts to Rick running with his shrimp legs, going, "God damn! When did this become the default?"
Okay, so Rick and Morty is a fun little show, but the fan base seems to think it's what Futurama actually is.
Get up here!
It's a fun little sci-fi show. It is not the smart science. It is not the smart science show that makes sex jokes. That's Futurama. Did you know? Among co-writers, they have 7 PhDs for Futurama. Yeah, I know. A lot of the higher level science and math humor kind of passes most folks by, but if you actually get those jokes, the show is 10 times more hilarious.
Come back here.
And if you want a show with even better character deconstruction and analysis, Venture Brothers is right there.
I have never seen Venture Brothers. I don't think I've actually heard of this list.
I've only recently gotten into it myself. It is basically an Adult Swim style deconstruction of Johnny Quest and similar, concept shows, showing how the life of the boy adventurer is incredibly traumatic and emotionally scarring.
Yes, thank you,
the lives of everyone involved.
Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. Is there anything else the creators of the show would like to tell us? Perhaps that water is wet.
What was that? Hey, an intruder!
The premise of the show is obvious, but it's what they do with the characters within that premise that makes it interesting.
Oh, so they deconstruct them in an interesting way. Okay, I could be on board for that.
Yeah, it's not so much the premise that's the point, it's the characters.
I could be down for that. I'm here for character-driven shenaniganery.
You have Patrick Warburton playing the Venture's bodyguard, Brock Hampton.
Alright, I'll fix that.
There's this...
You recently discovered that may or may not be new. I started watching Haunted Hotel. Yeah.
But real quick, I wanted to just talk about one Brock Sampson scene. It's where they're at like some sort of like science thing. I don't know, like I don't remember what it was particularly, but it was there was a metal detector, and when Brock walked through it, of course it went off because he's carrying a weapon, and Dr. Venture says, "Oh, it's all right, sir. Mr. Sampson here is my bodyguard." And the guard just goes, "Well, if it's all the same, I still need to take the weapon from you, sir." And Brock is just looking at him, eyes twitchy, going, "Go ahead. Try to take it from me."
This is not the only time he's done that same thing with that exact phrase in the show either. There was another time he offered, "Go ahead, take the knife from me," while covered in blood.
Morty is... I don't actually think the show. I think it's a perfectly inoffensive, functional sci-fi comedy. The problem lies with the pretentious-ass fan.
Oh, no, definitely.
Like, I don't personally care for Rick and Morty, but, like, I have nothing against it.
That is more or less the stance I have with the show.
So I've watched...
But the fan base can get fucked.
I watched some... I've seen some episodes. I liked some episodes. I do not care for the fan base.
Like, I'm sure there are nice ones,
and you'll get the idea.
Here's the thing. I am certain, 100%, because statistics do not lie. Math does not lie. Statistics can be skewed to make you to make you infer a lie, but they're not actually incorrect.
Come back here.
The thing is, I am certain, 100%, that there are at least a few decent Rick and Morty fans out there. I'm sure they're perfectly lovely, and they're just out here enjoying their silly little sci-fi show. I'm sure they're just out there living their best lives, enjoying their show, and not being obnoxious in anyone's direction. Unfortunately, I have not met a single one of them, and I have met a lot of Rick and Morty fans.
That's fair. All right.
I'm sure they exist. I just haven't met any.
We got a new outfit. We have the default rigger crew, and then we have Guardian. It's just a skin.
Bro, what happened to your poncho matching with B? Bro, are you not besties?
Yeah, I agree. Go back to the other one.
Are you not besties?
If I can finish my sentence.
No.
Sorry.
I had to take it off to see the difference between the two outfits. I was going to put it back on after we decided which one we were going to keep, which outfit we were going to put on.
Oh, well, in that case, the darker
Fair
one.
enough.
Goes well with the lighter. It goes well with the lighter color of your poncho. That one, yes.
Okay.
We thought you were taking off the poncho.
No, I took it off so I could look at the outfit.
Yeah, we thought you were taking it off permanently.
Yeah, I understand it now. You were showing us the outfit underneath the poncho.
Yes.
All I was going to say in regards to Rick and Morty fans is, the obnoxious ones probably think themselves Ricks themselves.
Yeah, they like to think they're Rick when, frankly, they're... I'm sorry, which is the
Jerry's.
character on the show? They're Jerry's.
Yeah, they're Jerry's, absolutely.
They think they're Rick, they're Jerry. Like that reminds me of like, this is a Pride and Prejudice reference. Guys be out here saying girls want a Mr. Darcy with and they keep going for the Mr. Wickhams. It's like, sir, you are nowhere near the level of Fitzwilliam Darcy. You're not even a Mr. Collins.
Is anyone there? Look.
Okay, so Mr. Collins in Pride and Prejudice is this sort of weaselly priest type who likes licking the boots of his rich old elderly patroness, who we later find out is Mr. Darcy's aunt through marriage.
Okay.
Adversary inbound.
So yeah, Mr. Collins is in fact the worst.
I won't let you kill me.
The Transformers, at least G1 Transformers equivalent would be, I try to emulate Optimus Prime, but I'm more of a Huffer or a Gears.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I would have just compared them to the G1.
Find something, BD1?
What do you think the G1ers basically are?
You know what, Megamon? You raise a fantastic point.
Another one for the collection. I don't have a good noodle board yet, but I'm getting there. Now, the thing is, at least in regards to the two complaining Autobots I mentioned, I'm actually going to step up to bat for Gears here, because I feel he is not treated as well as he should be. Hoffer is legitimately the worst, a pessimistic whiner who exists solely to bring down morale for everyone around him, and is only kept around because the Autobots need every pair of grippers they can get in this war. Gears, he does a lot of complaining, but he deliberately makes it as outrageous and stupid as possible as a form of humor to lift morale up. He's a grouch, but a grouch with a heart of gold. And honestly, like, if I had to bring up the idea of, like, how a modern day Gears would be portrayed, I'd point you to animated Ratchet.
It's my brain. Every time we talk about the older bots, my brain immediately goes to Cup and Grimlock asking Cup to tell him about the butterflies and tell him about the rabbits and the butterflies again.
Because nobody was expecting the Of Mice and Men reference in the movie.
It's like, I'm sorry, are we implying Cup is going to shoot him in the head at some point?
I mean, just look at the way he reacts afterwards. I'll give you Petro rabbits.
No, he's gonna. He was, or at the very least, he was thinking about it.
On the note of Cup, a part of me wished that he made a speaking cameo in, Transformers Animated, because if he had, we would have had the opportunity to have him be voiced by a certain Gunnery Sergeant Hartman.
I'm hungry. It's reducing the quality.
Which, considering at the time, to secure the trademark to his name, they called him Sergeant Cup?
Come on, hit him. Not an easy target.
Yeah, I feel like that. Bear put the idea in my head, and the more I thought about it, the more it fit.
What is your major malfunction?
What is your major malfunction, numbnotes? made even better because in the Transformers animated continuity, Pop was the guy who trained Sentinel Prime, Optimus Prime, Elita 1, and Rodimus Prime. And by extension, due to the way Autobot Society works in animated, was the one to give each of them their names.
Guess we're on the right track, huh, BD?
Hey, an intruder!
Optimus was named such for his positive outlook. Elita was named such because she had a bit of a superiority complex. I'm better than you in every way. Sentinel, before the jerkiness fully set in, was focused almost to a respectable degree on protecting people. And that drive remains at the core of his character in spite of everything he does, because what's dangerous about Sentinel is that he believes everything he's spouting.
See, the problem with Sentinel is that he is a paragon who is dangerously convinced that what he is doing is the right thing.
Exactly. It's why I'm convinced that had Arca 7...
It's like how we get Lord Superman in the Injustice time.
Oh, God.
It's why I'm convinced that had the Arca 7 thing...
Evil. He's never once doing something evil, but he thinks he's doing the right thing. And Optimus, who actually is doing the right thing, is being deliberately obtuse. He doesn't hate Optimus. Like, every time they part ways, he tries to invite him back to the Elite Guard.
I mean, just look at the last time he was actually depicted in even remotely a positive light, Decepticon Air. Not only does he, A, insist that his troops open fire on the Decepticons, knowing that the Decepticons would kill him if they did. Like, he is roaring at his troops, do not surrender, keep up the fight, I don't care what happens to me, we can't let these guys reach Cybertron.
Alternatively, we also know what happens to Autobot prisoners of Decepticons.
And then, later in that same episode, after Optimus actually covered for him...
Need a stim?
Sentinel thanks him. Wow, that must have hurt. More than you know.
Like, he still blames Optimus for Arca 7, but, like, they're still friends.
I can't push it.
It's why I'm convinced that had Arca 7 ended differently, Sentinel might actually be a significantly changed bot compared to the guy we got.
Well, yeah, Arca 7 was an event, if you will, for Sentinel.
Cue one of my own currently on hiatus, but intended to continue fanfics, where I did have Arca 7 end differently. Elita didn't become a spider, and Sentinel's outlook is a bit different. He's still a jerk.
Find something?
But his heart of gold is significantly less buried.
Seer, there's a transport ship leaving the Empire's base.
I heard. They plan to bring Zepho artifacts to Coruscant.
Does that mean?
That the Emperor is interested in Zepho? Maybe.
It does actually lead to some other alterations to animated canon, though, as evidently I was unaware that Black Arachnia was the one who invented the triple changer tech that made Blitzwing the way he was.
Which would explain why he absolutely hates her guts.
And is also the reason why he developed 3 faces. With their own distinct personalities. furthermore, it is largely hinted that it is an innovation of this technology, I believe I want to say. Like, an improvement upon it that more or less created Shockwave's Autobot disguise. After all, 2 robot modes, 2 alternate modes.
Alright, so, we are at 2 hours and 15 minutes.
As chatty and off topic as we have been, I'm just happy to have been here again.
So, we can either continue this game tomorrow for Revenge of the 5th, or I can boot up the sequel instead.
It wouldn't make much sense to bring up the sequel instead of continuing this.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
And Mekumon.
Along with Archival Deva, and a brief appearance from Taro and Red.
And if you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish. Whether it be monetarily or through engagement, every little bit helps. And as always, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy, be good to each other. And we'll see y'all tomorrow for Revenge of the 5th.
Looking forward to it.
Peace.